let's talk some Tennessee recruiting. And Steve, Tennessee has been just dominating quarterback recruiting this weekend. They land number one overall quarterback in the 2026 cycle, Faison Brandon, to go along with what Josh Heupel has been doing, just stacking arms in that QB room. How has Tennessee been so dominant when it comes to quarterback recruiting at the high school level?
Nobody recruiting high school quarterbacks better than Tennessee. Started with landing On3's number one ranked recruit in the 2023 cycle, Nico Iamaleava. Then they went and landed four-star Jake Merklinger in 2024. Georgia makes a late run at him. He sticks with Tennessee. George McIntyre committed to Tennessee in 2025. He's the number one player in the state. Out after Bryce Underwood, or right there along with Bryce Underwood, was one of the most coveted quarterbacks in the country in this class. And then you have Faison Brandon committed to Tennessee. Couple things to answer your question. Getting on him first. Tennessee is one of the first programs to recruit each of those guys. Steady, genuine relationship. Coach Halsey, Coach Heupel do a really good job of connecting with these quarterbacks. Coach Alex Golish was involved in that before he went on the USF as well. But so the relationship component, getting these guys to campus, making them feel real comfortable within the program. Faison Brandon, Tennessee was on him for 2 years. He's only been in high school 2 years, so they've been on him that long. He's very talented, major upside. Tennessee recruited him like the number one quarterback in the country well before Charles Power, Cody Belair, and On3 stamped him as such. Then these other programs come in, and Tennessee's like, we've been here the whole time. The trait that Tennessee looks for the most when they are recruiting quarterbacks of really any position is how competitive are you? When you go into the Tennessee football facility, Josh, outside of Josh Heupel's office, there's this little putting green. And any recruit that's on campus, from Douglas Utu to Faison Brandon, you got to putt against Josh Heupel, where he gets a chance to play you one-on-one, and he's trying to beat you, but he's also going to give you some coaching maybe if you need it. How do you respond to his coaching? How competitive are you? Do you want to beat him in this little golf game that they got in front of his office? But I think all that little stuff adds up. All four of these guys are competitive. They know what's in that quarterback room. They're all going to push each other. They're all pushing Nico Iamaleava right now. And that's the position you want to be stacked at. And Tennessee is doing just that. They're landing their top target at each cycle at the position. I like George McIntyre, man. He was at that Tennessee-Alabama game, Josh, where Tennessee wins. They throw the goalposts in the river. George McIntyre sent me a picture that day of him and Peyton Manning from the locker room.
Wow.
That's probably when Tennessee became a major contender for him. So great atmospheres, great recruiting program, offense, Heupel competitiveness. It's all adding up to some outstanding quarterback recruiting for the Vols.
Like I said, you only get these behind-the-scenes stories right here on the Wiltfong Whip Around. And let's, Steve, let's stay with Tennessee in that 2026 class, because you put a new pick in. I don't know if this is connected to the Faison Brandon commitment, but Tennessee looks like they are now the favorite for Carson Snead. He's a 6'6", 215-pound 2026 tight end, a top 175 player overall out of Nashville. You got him trending to Tennessee now. What's going on with him?
Well, he's announcing his commitment today. He was back on Tennessee's campus at the end of July. His brother plays wide receiver for the Vols. His top five also has Ole Miss, Auburn, Louisville, and Ohio State. But I like where Tennessee stands coming into the decision. They've always been the favorite. Had an old prediction at my old place of work. Austin Price reminded me that I needed to get that pick in here at On3 from VolQuest. So I've done just as much. I feel just as good about Tennessee as I always have. He announces today, and I think he picks the checkered orange.
All right, Tennessee fans, tap in. How we feeling about these quarterbacks in this quarterback room? Let us know. Unbelievable job by Josh Heupel and his staff. Let us know. Comment section below.